Yes, indeed. B Marsh Boxing back at what's happening, world. B Marsh Boxing back at it with another boxing video. So, former two-division world champion Graciano Rocchigiani, former two-time world champion. He was a champion at 154, IBF champion, 154 pounds at junior middleweight, and he was also a light heavyweight champion when he beat Michael Nunn, 175 pounds, WBC. But the former two-time world champion died on Tuesday in Italy after being hit by a vehicle. You know what I mean? Now, this according to the Bill newspaper out there in Italy. Roshigiani was walking as a pedestrian when he was struck and ran over by a car and killed, man. That's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame, you know. Now, Roshigiani was a guy who used to fight mostly in Germany, you know what I mean? I was familiar with him from fights with Michael Nunn, you know what I'm saying? When I was the first time I had seen him fight. And, he's also a guy who took his first loss was on points to what's his name? Chris Eubank Sr., you know what I mean? You checking out Roshigiani was 54. Like I said, he was the IBF super middleweight champion in 1988, and then he was also the 175-pound champion. You know what I mean? And he was born to Italian metal workers in Germany. You know what I'm saying? You know, the whole time, I ain't gonna lie, till today, I always thought that the guy was Italian. You know what I'm saying? With his name, you know what I mean? Being Rushigiani, I thought the man was Italian the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's been reported to the newspaper that the German boxer legend Rocchigiani had an Italian girlfriend with whom he had two children, and that he had regularly traveled between the two countries, Italy and Germany. You know what I mean? And in recent years, he worked as a commentator and a boxing coach. And he's one of Germany's best boxing athletes. You know what I mean? And it's a damn shame that the man passed away. You know what I mean? I remember the fights with Michael Nunn, and I remember he was also, if I'm not mistaken, the man had won like a civil lawsuit against the WBC. You know what I mean? I remember the WBC. There was a lot of confusion in the '90s with Roy Jones and that WBC strap. You know what I mean? And I remember he had sued the what was it, the WBC, and he got $30 million, $31 million for damages when he beat Michael Nunn for that belt. It was vacant at the time, but really and truly, Roy Jones was the champion. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones had beat Michael McCallum, then he got elevated. Like I said, there's a lot going on with that WBC belt in the what you call it, in the '90s. You know what I mean? I remember Roy Jones had beat Mike McCallum. You know what I'm saying? Then Roy Jones lost to Montel Griffin, excuse me. Then he beat Montel Griffin. Then this guy Roshigiani, he got restored as the WBC champ. You know what I'm saying? Until he lost his belt. He had fought Darius Michikowski twice too. I remember one of them fights, and I remember I got disqualified for punching after the bell. You know what I'm saying? But you know, him being awarded $31 million, and that was in 2003. So that litigation had gone on for a while after his loss to Michikowski. You know what I mean? And the court ruling declared him as a champion when he beat Michael Nunn until he had lost in the rematch to um, Darius Michikowski in Germany. You know what I mean? He's also a guy who had fought Henry Maskey, another longtime champion, IBF champion in the light heavyweight division out of Germany. He had fought him twice too. So, you know, I want to say rest in peace to Graciano Roshigiani. You know what I mean? You see me, as a boxing fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm international with it. You know what I mean? That's one thing about B March Boxing in my channel. I'm not just going to talk about domestic shit going on in the United States. Boxing, that's why I love the sport. I love the sport because it's a worldwide sport. You know what I mean? Everybody on every corner of the planet Earth can enjoy boxing, especially if you're patriotic. Let's say you're from the Philippines, you love boxing. You know, Manny Pacquiao's put it on for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Cuban fighters. I like fighters from Venezuela, South Africa, Ghana, New Zealand. It's a global sport. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do talk about fellas who might have been forgotten. You know what I mean? Now, you know, Grosciani, you know, he was a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? That fight that he won versus when Michael Nunn came over there to Germany, that was a, you know, that fight could have gone either way. You know what I'm saying? I personally thought Michael Nunn won it, but it's gonna be hard for him to get that W over there in Germany. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the guy did fight some good fighters. You know what I mean? It's a damn shame that he gets killed just taking a walk over there in Italy. You know what I'm saying? And I want to wish him and his family condolences. And you know, out of respect for him, today I'm just gonna watch one or two of his fights. You know what I mean? Before my day ends, I gotta get. You know, it's gonna be a busy day. I gotta get the work day rolling. But sometime before I take a nap tonight, I'm gonna watch one of his fights just to pay homage to him. You know what I mean? That's something I do. You know what I mean? I try to watch at least a boxing fight daily, if you know, old school shit, whether I've seen it before or not. You know, what did I watch yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I watched Vitaly Klitschko versus Corey Saunders. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's rest in peace. That's another guy, Corey Saunders, who died tragically. Tried to protect his daughter from robbers who were spraying bullets, and he played the human shield. Tried to protect his daughter. You know what I mean? So that's a fight I went back to watch yesterday. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was I was feeling reminiscent, you know what I mean, watching these WBC conventions over there in Kiev, Ukraine, and you know, Vitaly Klitschko being the mayor of Ukraine. I said, let me go back and watch one of his fights, you know what I mean? Well, actually, the fight when he became a world champion again, you know what I'm saying? I think his second championship, WBC, and he also got the ring title when he beat Corey Saunders. B Marsh Boxer Spartacus is in the chat. What's happening, man? Spartacus the Great says, B Marsh, your man Wilder is deep trouble come December. Man, Spartacus, this video is not about Deontay Wilder. It's, you fellas beyond Deontay Wilder's nuts. You might be an AJ fan, but this video has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Deontay Wilder. MB says, rest in peace, Chav. Now that's more like it. I appreciate that comment. MB, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? You know, gotta pay homage to our fallen soldiers in the sport. You know what I'm saying? You know, Grosciani, like I said, man, he was a tough competitor, a tough dude out of Germany. And, you know, he's a two-time world champion, 168 pounds and also 175. And he beat a guy in Michael Nunn. Although, like I said, I thought it was controversial. Should have gone the other way. But regardless, he does have some good fighters on his resume. All right, B Marsh Boxing. Big ups to MB. Spartacus, you got to come better when you come in the chat. All right, B Marsh Boxing, I'm out of here. Yeah, stay on topic, Spartacus. You know what I mean? If you don't know about Grosciani, go read a book. Go do some research. You know what I mean? Because this video ain't even about Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua fought, and I barely spoke about that fight. You know what I'm saying? All right, B Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. I'm out of here. Peace.